don't know if it's just me, but one of the weirdest things about the current phase that we in here in America, and I guess more so the world as a whole, is it feel like we in purgatory right now. You know what I mean? It's like we in this endless phase of foreplay before the fall of the nation when we already know we fucked, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like we keep trying to deny the inevitable. And the worst part about it is the pretending, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walking around every single day like there ain't static in the air. We already know the line in the sand is drawn, dog. We already know who don't fuck with who. And we just walking around giving each other dirty looks, trying to maintain this facade like we civilized when every single day that goes on, we become more and more uncivilized, dog. But everybody throwing these little subliminal shots, whether it's politically, whether it's socially, whether it's systemically, whether it's environmentally. And it's like, bro, like, can we just skip to the point to where we more direct, dog? You know what I'm saying? It's really feel like this purgatory phase low-key feel worse than the actual collapse itself. And, you know, we don't know what the collapse gonna look like, but at least we ain't gotta pretend no more.
I don't know, but life low-key feels so fake right now. Why does life kind of feel like, and it can't only be me, just life just feels so robotic. It just seems like everybody's moving like a robot. Like everybody's moving in a certain way instead of just living their life. Everybody's posting in a certain way instead of living their life. Everybody's talking in a certain way instead of living their life. Everybody has an ego instead of just living their life. Like, it's like, yo, everything just seems so robotic to me. Time's starting to move wild quick. We already in June, halfway through the year. The heat barely coming outside. Like, it's supposed to already been summer, I feel like. It's already supposed to be hot. Now we got rain, snow, sleet, hail. Everybody want to be in love, but nobody want to be in a relationship. Everybody want a real one, but nobody want to be real. Like, people, it's almost like you aren't doing nothing if you don't post on social media. If you don't post long enough, if you don't post within 6 days on social media, then something's wrong with you. If you don't post on your story, something's happened to you. It's like just so fucking weird. Maybe I'm not explaining it correctly, but you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, facts. I don't really be posting on social media like that, so it's happened to me before. People like, you all right? Where you been at? When I do post, it's like, what you mean? Living my life away from these oppressors' platforms. I don't need to post my every move every day. And then when you do get on there, it's the same people instantly watching your story. It's like you on here every day, all day. It's crazy. There's no real social interactions either. I used to travel a lot. When I would leave the country, we need to link up because they know I'm gone. Then I'm in the country. Don't hear from them. Don't see them. Yeah, it's real weird. People are real weird. The world is real weird. It's in this weird state right now.
So I think that time has been sped up, and I think God has sped up time. Because if he did not speed up time, then we all would be doomed. Did you guys hear that scientists have said that they have measured time, and in comparison to what time was before, time is now, like a minute is now 45 seconds, which means for every minute, 15 seconds we've lost. So I asked ChatGPT, if 45 seconds was a minute, how quickly would time go by? ChatGPT said that time would be moving 33% quicker, and what that would mean for a month would be that a 30-day month would pass in 22 and a half days. And so a month would feel like it ended a week sooner. The crazy thing about this is that when you continuously, if you say 2 months or 3 months, or you say a year, it's crazy. If you say a year, this would be about 274 days that a year would take. And a year takes obviously 365 days. But a year would finish about 91 days earlier. And some people find it hard to comprehend that if God is outside of time, then he can fast forward time from the outside because he is not in it. Similar to when you watch a movie, you are not in the movie, which means you can fast forward through the movie, you can rewind, you can do whatever you want. And the people in the movie will not be affected because they can't they can't feel it, they can't see it, because you're doing it from the outside of time. They're just gonna continue to do their script in real time. So God has sped up time. That is my belief. Also, do what you will with this type of information. This is Revelation 12:12, and it says that, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and to the sea. The devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he has a short time. Another thing, Matthew 24, verse 22, it says that if those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. But for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. So you can
Now that's the verse I was looking for. Exactly.
look at the days being shortened, meaning like he's cutting it off at a certain point in time, or you can look at it as like time speeding up so the days can be shortened. And so you get to a certain time quicker. So
now I want to give y'all the Sefer version though. Matthew Yahoo or Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So for the sake of the elect, these days got to be shortened or nobody would be saved. It would be that wicked. and it would turn everybody else that wicked as well. The days got to be shortened or nobody will make it. We living through these times.
Nothing feels the same anymore in the world, with people, with events, with things that I'm supposed to be excited about or things that are supposed to bring me joy. Going about the world lately in the last few years, things kind of feel like this deflated balloon, anticlimactic. Like I should feel more excitement or fulfillment or filled up and satisfied by things that I just don't really care about that much anymore. I care more about like simplicity, quiet, peace, valuing more just one-on-one connections and love and family and special moments and the people that matter. I think there's an opportunity in this. There's an opportunity in this big deflation, this big destruction, this big social and moral collapse, this feeling that the world is emotionally and spiritually bankrupt. Because it makes some space for the new. It makes some space for something new to be born, but everyone's kind of dipping their foot in and they're kind of awkward, they're kind of nervous. It's like when the music just started playing and no one's like quite gotten out on the dance floor yet. It's in just a whole new world. It's a whole new music and energy. And you're getting ready to kind of paint that canvas. Don't be deterred by people's awkwardness or sadness or fear, the people that are grasping onto the old world and in all this angst and taking a longer time to play out their dark night of the soul, or their purging of their grief, or their whatever, playing old scripts, playing on a broken record. The world is playing on a broken record a lot, but we're already in a new energy. You can feel it. We've already jumped and hopped into a new world, really. It's just the 3D world, or people that are maybe slower in that are kind of walking through the mud. They're angry. They're like, I don't get this. I don't get this new world. I don't get how to move, how to think, how to act, how to progress. A lot is being thrown at us. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of paranoia about, oh, everyone's going to lose their jobs. And I would encourage you to embrace it and see it as an opportunity, and say, hey, I can carve out my own niche. I can carve out my own new skills and new.
Yeah, I get that. That's the part that I always talk about. It's an opportunity for you to start something new, right? For you to finally start that thing that you were so on the fence about, because you'll have to. A lot of people got a whole lot of talents, skills that could been led them down a path of stability or success, however you want to look at it. Those things we don't really care about these days, but it would have led them down something more fulfilling, a lane that was more destined for them, but they never tapped into it. Now people will have to. You really got to start now, because it's really almost too late, As a human, you truly do not feel fulfilled unless you are creating something. And that's the thing. When you're not in that type of element, then you don't really feel good, honestly. That's the most fulfillment you'll probably get when it comes down to the work dynamic, is doing something that you actually enjoy. That's why there's that saying, if you enjoy your work, you never work a day in your life.